It started with a dare. Dr. Milo Granger, junior xeno-archaeologist and part-time meme curator, stood in the center of the excavation site on Zeta Reticuli 4, squinting at the sun-bleached monument before him. It was 10 feet tall, carved from an iridescent green stone that shimmered under the alien sun. The figure, vaguely humanoid, bore the features of an extinct alien species called the Valkyrie, known for their spiral horns, triple eyelids, and, according to most historical records, an ego that could rival a black hole. The Valkyrie had vanished 1,000 years ago in what the academic community assumed was a dignified cultural decline. Milo's best friend and on-site biochemist, Jenna Park, elbowed him with a grin. "You're not going to chicken out, are you?" "I didn't say I wouldn't kiss it," Milo said, faking bravado. "I just said it probably violates like 12 ethical standards, and possibly a few interstellar taboos." "A kiss won't hurt," Jenna smirked. "Unless the statue kisses back." The other scientists laughed. Milo glanced at the rest of the team, 12 researchers from the Terran Institute of Xenohistory, all bored out of their minds after 3 months of digging with nothing but dust and disappointment to show for it. With a dramatic sigh, Milo stepped toward the statue. He examined its lips, smooth, faintly glowing. Someone had clearly polished this thing, maybe even lovingly. "This is ridiculous." But he leaned in anyway and kissed it. There was a moment of silence. Then the sky cracked open. A thunderous pulse of green light surged from the statue's eyes, blasting upward like a laser beacon. The ground trembled. Milo stumbled back, lips tingling like he'd just snogged a car battery. "Holy shit!" Jenna shrieked. The statue shuddered. Stone cracked. A deep humming filled the air, low, resonant, almost like chanting. Ancient glyphs along the pedestal lit up in sequence, and the monument breathed. "Milo," Jenna said slowly, clutching a scanner. "You just activated a resurrection beacon." "A what?" The statue's mouth moved. "Who dares kiss the Emperor YLKHIRZPH?" The voice boomed from nowhere and everywhere. "You mock me? You dare resuscitate my glory with mortal lips?" The entire expedition team froze. Milo raised his hand awkwardly. "Hi." A burst of laughter echoed from the statue's chest. "You fools," it said. "You have reawakened the eternal empire of the Valkyrie. The universe shall tremble once again." The voice paused. "Right after I get a snack." 1,000 years of stone form is exhausting. With a pop, the statue cracked fully down the middle. Out stepped a glowing, semi-translucent being with a massive grin and golden spiral horns, wearing what looked suspiciously like space pajamas. "Hello, losers," the entity cried. "Emperor ZOEH has returned." 12 hours later, Milo sat in the camp mess tent, head in his hands. "So let me get this straight," he said. "I kissed a statue, and now I'm technically the chosen consort of a resurrected alien god emperor." Jenna held up the ancient Valkyrie tablet they'd just translated. "Only the willing lips of a heart pure and clueless may awaken the final scion of the Star Empire." "Yeah, that's you. Pure and clueless. I thought it was just a joke." "Apparently, so did the Valkyrie," Jenna said, holding back laughter. Zoth explained it. They designed the whole resurrection mechanism as a prank. The idea was if some dumb alien ever reactivated him by kissing the statue, he'd come back and rule the galaxy again, but with zero effort. Because clearly, anyone dumb enough to kiss a dead emperor probably wouldn't stop him. "Was that sarcasm?" Milo asked. At that moment, Zoth swaggered into the tent wearing sunglasses and a human bathrobe. "I found the cold beverages storage. Your carbonated DR pepper is a glorious gift to my taste sensors." Everyone turned to look at him. Zoth pointed dramatically at Milo. "You, mouth donor, I have decided you shall be my second-in-command. Together, we shall conquer all." Milo groaned. "I don't want to conquer anything." Zoth waved him off. "Details. Minor details. You shall learn the ways of power, sarcasm, and extremely aggressive negotiation." "Wait," Jenna said. "Your empire used sarcasm as a weapon." Zoth beamed. "We mastered it. It broke more enemies than plasma lances." A well-timed insult could destabilize whole alliances. You should have seen the time we made the Droll 11 ambassador cry using only interpretive dance and passive-aggressive poetry. Jenna turned to Milo, eyes wide. We unleashed a space troll god. Zoth raised both hands, conjuring a hologram of an ancient star map. Observe my former empire. All of it once bowed to me. Until his face darkened. Until the prank war. Wait, what? The Great Prank War, Zoth sighed. Our civilization was so advanced, so bored. We turned to humor as the ultimate arms race. Statue-kissing resurrection rituals, teleportation pie bombs, recursive reality sitcoms. It escalated. In the end, we all vanished just to win the last gag. I went full statue mode. They quantum flung themselves to another dimension. You're telling me your entire civilization committed cosmic prank suicide? Zoth nodded. It was hilarious. 2 weeks later, Earth High Command was not pleased. We picked up a signal, Admiral Dravon said over the comm. It claimed that a human had kissed the last emperor of the Valkyrie and that their galactic empire is now reborn under joint leadership. We assumed it was a hoax. Then we received holographic footage of Milo riding a levitating golden hover throne. That wasn't my idea, Milo protested. Zoth insisted. In the background, Zoth was hosting a mock coronation parade using sentient balloon animals. Entire planetary systems had begun tuning in via subspace live streams. Memes of hashtag #MiloTheMouth trended across 8 galaxies. This is a diplomatic nightmare, Dravon muttered. And worse, he's becoming popular. Several species are petitioning to rejoin the new Valkyrie Empire. Even the Grenth. They hate everyone. Zoth popped into view behind Milo. Tell Earth they're welcome to join the Empire. Our new motto is power through hilarity. Oh, and Milo's planning department has great ideas for a musical. I never agreed to a musical. You kissed a statue, Jenna pointed out. You agreed to everything. 3 months later, what began as a joke became a movement. The new Valkyrie Empire, co-led by the reluctant Milo and the irrepressible Zoth, spread like wildfire. Only instead of conquest, they offered entertainment, cooperation, and free snacks. Galactic tension eased. Former rival species began talking. Trade resumed. War zones became comedy arenas. The once fractured Orion Coalition voted to rename their capital city Zothapolis. Zoth declared it the golden age of comedy and unlikely diplomacy. Humanity, initially embarrassed, quickly capitalized. Earth became the cultural center of the Empire's new entertainment division. Netflix was replaced with Zothflix. Interstellar tourists flooded in to see the sight of the kiss heard around the stars. Milo wrote a best-selling book called Lips of Destiny, How I Accidentally Ruled the Galaxy. Epilogue. Milo sat in his now luxurious command lounge aboard the flagship Punchline Eternal. He sipped imported tea while Jenna projected the latest analytics. 47 star systems joined this week. Peace treaty signed between the Croth and the Slime Bears of Talvan 6. Zoth challenged both to a dance-off next week. Milo sighed. I just wanted to be a xeno-archaeologist. Jenna grinned. And now you're a legend. You kissed a 1,000-year-old alien statue, and instead of unleashing a doomsday device, you sparked the funniest galactic empire in history. Zoth burst in, carrying a cat wearing a tiny crown. I declare this feline supreme vizier. His name is Biscuit. Long live Biscuit. Milo facepalmed. Humanity, fuck yeah, he muttered. We really can't do anything normally, can we?